Hi guys, let's study what's testing strategy for an e-commerce website. Designing a comprehensive testing strategy for an e-commerce platform project involves identifying the scope of testing, defining test objectives, selecting appropriate testing techniques, and establishing a framework for test automation. Below is a suggested approach for designing a testing strategy for an e-commerce platform project. Defining testing scope, identifying the components and functionalities of the e-commerce platform project that requires testing, such as the website's homepage, product search, checkout process, user accounts, etc. Determine the supported platforms and devices for testing, including desktop browsers, mobile browsers, and mobile apps if applicable. Consider external integrations with payment gateways, shipping services, customer support systems, etc., that may need testing. Set test objectives. Define the primary objectives of testing, such as ensuring the functionality, usability, performance, security, and compatibility of the e commerce platform application. Establish specific goals for each testing type, such as identifying and fixing defects, validating user requirements, improving user experience, and optimizing performance. Select testing techniques. Choose appropriate testing techniques and based on the identified objectives and scope of testing. This may include functional testing, validate individual features and functionalities of the e-commerce platform application such as search, navigation, product listing, and checkout process. Regression testing ensure that new changes or updates do not introduce unidentified side effects to or break existing functionality. User interface testing. Verify the layout, appearance, and usability of the e-commerce platform website across different devices and screen sizes. Performance testing. Assess the responsiveness, scalability, and reliability of the application under various load conditions, including peak traffic periods. Security testing. Identify vulnerabilities such as data breaches, authentication flaws, and access control issues to protect user data and prevent security breaches. Compatibility testing. Validate the e commerce platform application's compatibility with different browsers, operating systems, and devices to ensure a consistent user experience. Accessibility testing. Evaluate the accessibility of the e-commerce platform website for users with disabilities, adhering to accessibility standards such as WCAG, Web Content Accessibility Guidelines. Establish test automation framework. Select a suitable test automation framework and tools for automating test cases such as Selenium WebDriver for web application testing and Appium for mobile application testing. Define the structure and organization of the test automation framework, including test scripts, page objects, test data, configuration files, and reporting mechanisms. Implement reusable components and libraries to streamline test automation development and maintenance, such as common functions for interacting with web elements and handling test data. Integrate the test automation framework with continuous integration, continuous deployment pipelines for automated execution and reporting of test results. Create test suites and test cases. Develop test suites and test cases based on the identified testing objectives, covering both positive and negative scenarios for each functionality. Prioritize test cases based on their criticality and frequency of use, focusing on high impact areas such as the checkout process, payment handling, and user authentication. Include edge cases, boundary conditions, and error handling scenarios to ensure comprehensive test coverage and robustness of the e commerce platform application. Execute tests and analyze results. Execute test suites using the automated testing framework, running tests across different environments and configurations to validate cross platform compatibility. Monitor test execution progress and analyze test results to identify defects, inconsistencies, and performance bottlenecks in the e commerce platform application. Classify and prioritize issues based on their severity and impact on user experience, collaborating with development teams to resolve critical issues promptly, iterate, and improve. Continuously refine and enhance the testing strategy based on the feedback, lessons learned, and evolving requirements of the e-commerce platform project. Incorporate user feedback, analytics data, and market trends to adopt testing priorities and techniques, ensuring the alignment of testing efforts with business goals and user expectations. Foster a culture of continuous improvement within the testing team, encouraging knowledge sharing, skill development, and innovation in testing practices and technologies. By following this structured approach to designing a testing strategy for the e commerce platform project, you can ensure the delivery of a high quality application that meets user needs, performance expectations, and security requirements. To earn more, you must learn more and need to come out of your comfort zone.